Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the movie Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal. This is my favorite movie that I've ever watched. I love this movie. It's right next to Sandlot. So yeah, I really liked it. I love the story. The writing is great. Spoiler. This is spoilers in everybody's review, I believe. But like when a mom dies or like wife or whatever, like that's actually insane. My favorite scene was probably um, Jake Gyllenhaal and the daughter had a great scene together with they're like arguing because she wants to go see him fight again because he's like a boxer. She like loses her mind on him and says like that he should have been the one dead. It was such a great scene. Um, yeah, I'll give the movie a 9.5 out of 10.
So Southpaw. I was already like a little iffy on this movie because Jake Gyllenhaal was the main character and get ready to bleep this. You Jake Gyllenhaal. But I was surprised. I did actually enjoy this movie. I did feel that some of the pacing was a little weird. Spoilers. I don't think this was necessarily bad, but when Mo, what's his name? Billy's wife died, I was completely shocked. And I think that one was okay. I think that unexpected, like, I had no idea that that was going to happen. So I think that was pretty good. I just felt so bad for the poor kid because her mom died and then now she's stuck with a deadbeat dad that has an ego problem and anger issues who boxes. Yeah, so I think that he was a very well written character. I liked how he wasn't perfect. I liked how he was made to be unlikable. Like he was very manipulative and very egotistical. But it was nice to see when he got that like ego death when he was separated from his daughter. I thought that that was very fitting and very deserved, and I'm glad that that helped his character development. The one part where I was like, this was unexpected, what was the point of this, is when they killed off the kid Hoppy, and I'm like, what? There was no reason for that. I feel like it did not really contribute much to the plot, as to just shock value. And they didn't even really like bring it. Whoa, sorry, they didn't even really like bring it up after the fact. It was just like, oh, he died. Aw, shucks. Okay. What I did really like is they kept drawing attention to his eye. Like at the beginning of the movie, he got his eye injured, and his wife was like really, chill the chill the chill the heck out, bro. Um, and then he keep like getting his eye injured, and then when he meets Tick, of course his eye is all beaten up, and he tells the story of that, and then by the end, Escobar, his eye gets jacked up. I just really liked how they focus on the eye. There's probably a metaphor there. I'm not smart enough to figure that out. Maybe one day I will. Who knows? His like manager, Billy's manager. Oh, he's such a snake. I did not expect whatsoever. When he like traded him off for Escobar and then he lost. Um, but I was like, I did not expect him to be a traitor like that, so it was like really weird. And when they were like, he was like telling us, so when he like introduced this like fight to Billy, he's like, yeah, 6 weeks, and then the fight comes up and he's talking to Escobar. He's like, yeah, I only give him 6 weeks to train. Bro, you're a snake. What the hell? Um, but yeah, I just thought that, whatever. The ending was impeccable. The ending was so good. When Frank Ocean started playing, I was like, I bet your mother will be proud of you. And she's dead. Also really like the parallel of when his wife got shot, she was just like, let's go home, let's just go home, let's just go home. And obviously, she did not make it home. And then at the end, when he wins the fight and he's with his daughter, and his daughter was like, let's just go home, let's just go home. And then they did go home. You've got to be kidding me. Like, this is, yeah. And also, they did title drop, they did say Southpaw. And I'm like, I hate when movies title drop. It's like, you are so meta. But it tied to the story, so I guess I will allow it. So overall, I would give this movie like a 7.5 out of 10. I did like it. No, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I did like it, but yeah, that's my review.
What is up, Bob Snifters? I have Mr. Sniff with me right here as well. The movie Southpaw, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. It is a very good movie. I would give it, personally, I would give it a B+. And the reason I would give it a B+ is because
It was way better than Northpaw.
yeah, it was way better than Northpaw, and it was way better than West Feet, and I think Jake Gyllenhaal is a very good actor, and honestly, I'm a big fan of boxing movies. So I've always been just like a big fan of watching like sweaty, muscular man punch it out. My favorite scene is when his wife gets shot, because it's like, not because it's funny or anything like everyone's like laughing about, but it's funny because or it's not funny. It's good because of how tragic it is, and he's a very good actor. It's not funny, guys. It's not funny, but it's funny. It's funny how good of an actor Jake Gyllenhaal is. Very convincing. So yeah, that's about it.
Southpaw was an amazing movie. I loved it so much. Oh my gosh. I loved it. I loved the writing, except for really the daughter on like after the mom died and the dad kind of crashed out. But like how the daughter went from "Daddy, I love you, Daddy" to "I hate you." And we never really saw why that happened. Well, we know why that happened, but we don't know like why. Like, I wish you would have been shown a little more on how exactly she became like that, and not just shown "I hate you, Dad." I love, other than that, the acting, amazing. I love it. When the wife was, after she when she was passing, acting was amazing. I loved the acting throughout the entire movie. It was awesome. I loved the fights. Those were amazing. Especially the last one I loved. I always loved the finishing blow, the last blow. I always just go, mink! I love it so much. Like, I really do. I would really just rate this movie like a 8, 9, 9.5. I don't know what I would rate this movie. 9.5. 9. The girl kind of ruined the rating because I didn't really like the way she was written or things like that. Other than that, that's it. And I love this movie. And you should go see it. I mean, not go see it, but just see it. Watch it. It'll be worth it. I promise. I think. Bye-bye.